Hi, it's Christy Corb here. I'm going to do a short and quick demonstration on how we put together our moccasins. So some of you have been in the class and already heard some of this information, and I'm just re-recording it so that you guys can work from home if you need to catch up on any parts. So the first part we talked about was making sure that your fuzzy side is up. This fuzzy side is facing this side, and we're just going to look for the marking on the side. We're going to match up the vamp, which is the top part of the toe, to the main bottom part of the moccasin. There should be a marking on the back, and we're just going to sew from this point to just about where it curves, so about 2 inches. So I'm going to quickly do this one because I've already got one started, and I always start like about a centimeter from the end. I go to the end and then I come back. And that's in case for some reason if you're not came undone, you actually still wouldn't your moccasin wouldn't fall apart because of the knot coming undone. So it's just kind of a nice to do, a little anchor section to keep your work nice and pretty without them coming apart. So I went to the end already. Now I'm going to work my way back, and I am just going to do about 1/4 inch whip stitch. When I do a whip stitch, that means I always place my needle on the same side, and I always go the sinew wraps around the edge of the leather. So about a 1/4 inch spacing with about a 1/4 inch depth or going into the material. So I'm just going to do this nice and quick. It's a few stitches, and then I'm going to move on to the next piece. So normally you do this on both sides. And you can hear my kids in the background. They're playing while I'm sewing. I'm not going to do both sides on this video, but once you get one side done, then just go ahead and do the other side in the same manner. So now that I get to the end, I'm going to go back about 2 stitches, and then I will place my knot there. And where I place my knot, I just do another stitch in the exact same spot. And here, I just take my needle, I wrap the sinew around it twice, and then I pull up, and that makes a knot. And I'll do 2 knots just to be on the safe side. So pull the needle through, leave a little loop, go once, twice around your thread, and then pull down, and that should give you a nice little knot. So we got one side done, about 1/4 inch depth, and then next what I would do is grab this side, look for my marking on the other side, line it up, and do exactly the same thing where I'm going to sew from here to just before where it starts curving on the vamp. We don't want to go into this section because that's where we make our nice little ruffles.